You know her as the smart, no-nonsense voice on television, the legal analyst with quick takes and sharp pursuits. But lately, Emily Compagno has shown a side that many viewers didn't expect, and the internet can't stop talking about it. Yes, we're talking about the photos of her on the beach in a bikini. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this moment is about a lot more than a picture. It's about identity, surprise, and the simple power of being multidimensional. Let's start with the basics. Emily's resume reads like a plot twist. National Football League cheerleader turned attorney turned TV commentator. She cheered for the Oakland Raiders, earned a law degree, practiced law, and eventually found her way onto national television as a legal and sports business analyst. Most people know her as the crisp-voiced, sharply dressed commentator who breaks down complicated issues on live TV. That's the image that stuck with audiences: serious, focused, undeniably professional. When candid shots of Emily in a relaxed beach setting, bikini, sun, and all began circulating, many people did a double take.
Why?
Because the photos showed a side of her that didn't fit the newsroom persona. Playful, warm, and comfortably at ease in the sun. It wasn't staged courtroom poise. It was vacation mode. And that contrast is exactly what made people notice. Reactions were fast and varied. Fans flooded social media with supportive comments, praising her confidence and natural glow. "She looks amazing," read countless replies. Others were surprised, not in judgment, but in that pleasant shock you get when you discover a friend loves salsa dancing after years of thinking they only do crossword puzzles. A few voices tried to measure the images against expectations. Is this the Emily we thought we knew? But most of the conversation landed somewhere positive. People appreciated seeing a fuller portrait of someone they'd only seen in one professional light. That mix of responses reveals something interesting about public figures, especially women in media. We tend to carve people into neat boxes: the anchor, the pundit, the athlete. When someone crosses those invisible lines, especially from something as buttoned up as legal analysis into carefree beach photos, it can both surprise and delight. Emily's photos remind us that a person's job is just one part of who they are. She can be incisive on air and relaxed on vacation, both without contradiction. There's also a deeper cultural piece to this. Women are often judged more harshly for showing different sides of themselves. Male public figures can pivot between roles with little notice. Women frequently get extra commentary. Watching the reaction to Emily's photos is a chance to reflect on those double standards. Is it news when someone's appearance shifts in private life? Or is it an invitation to accept that humans are multi-layered? Another reason this caught fire is control of the narrative. Emily didn't post a manifesto explaining herself.
She didn't have to.
The images were simple and honest, just moments of rest and sunlight. By not over-explaining, she let the photos be what they were. A reminder that public personas don't contain every chapter of a life. And in today's social feed, fast world, that quiet confidence spoke louder than any long caption might have. What can we take away from all of this? First, don't box people in. Second, celebrities, like everyone else, deserve the freedom to live personal, private lives outside their public roles. Third, when we feel surprised by a photo, it might be a cue to ask why we're surprised. What assumptions are we making about who someone should be? If you've seen Emily's beach photos and felt a small surprise, that's natural. But maybe let that surprise turn into curiosity instead of judgment. Ask yourself what you'd do with the same freedom to be more than one thing. Would you try something new? Would you let a different side of yourself be seen? Thanks for watching. If you liked this look at Emily Compagno's beach moment and what it reveals about how we see public figures, hit the like button, subscribe for more thoughtful breakdowns, and tell us in the comments, what surprised you most? The photos themselves, or your own reaction to them? Let's keep the conversation kind, curious, and open.